you have, money only responds to what? Value. If you don't bring out value in the form of products and services, no one is going to give you their money. So as Christians, as youth who want to be financially empowered, the first key thing you must look at what? Value what? Creation. Now we can create value in different ways. Now the first key value you can create comes from what? Certification. Now I know we live in an environment where people have this notion that school is a scam, right? You normally do hear that school is a scam, and most of them they didn't make money from school. Most of them were school dropouts. But the truth is, school is very important. So the first key thing you are looking at value creation is what? Certification. And I urge every youth to go to school. When you have the opportunity to go to school, you know what? It seems like you are so happy. Like, I'm not saying when you complete DHS, you should stop there. Right? Completing DHS is also an achievement, right? And I urge people that in life you must celebrate your little wins. Any achievement you attain in life, you must be what? Appreciative. Whether you've completed DHS, whether you've completed SHS, or whether you have completed tertiary, you must be what? Grateful. Because life works in such a way that what you appreciate, what grows. Appreciation brings appreciation. Appreciation in the form of gratitude brings what? Growth. So I will urge everyone that we should be what? Certified. If you have completed DHS, like you shouldn't be complacent. You shouldn't be DHS everyone I do. After completing DHS, it should be a stepping stone. It should motivate you that I see some of my friends I be DHS machine. They are pushing to go to the SHS. You must be empowered to go to what? The senior high. And when you are in the senior high to what? Must motivate you to go to the tertiary. So the first key thing and the value creation is what? Certification. Then we also look at skill building. And now in Africa, it seems we only care about those who are in the white collar jobs, right? We think they are doing so well. But I tell you, when you travel out of this country, you realize that certification is not enough. Your skill set really matters. I hope you are with me. I said certification is not enough. Your skill set really what matters. Like our dear brother here, his skill set is handling mechanic, right? Yes. So it's not all about being the foremost of academia. You must also have what? A skill set. If you don't have certification from the formal education sector, you must have what? A skill set. You can be a mechanic, right? You can be a mason. Now all these skills are very important. It seems in Africa we tend to respect white collar jobs that what those in the skill sets. But we can tell you that if you are not intelligent, you wouldn't know which wire to join, right? They can call you and say, oh, come and work on this car, and you'll be struggling because it takes intelligence to what? To learn a skill. So don't feel shy. It looks like people are going to school, then you feel like you are left behind. You are not left behind. You can learn skill, right? So we look at the first key point, which is what? Value creation. We look at certification. If you get a chance to go to school, what? Go to school. Don't have the notion that school is a scam. School is not what? A scam. School is very important. Everybody who has the opportunity to go to school must go. Don't say, I know of Jeff Bezos, he was a school dropout, so I also want to be a school dropout. And you mean, sometimes God wants to bless you, but he needs your what? Your certification. An opportunity will go. Maybe you will have an MP who say, brother, I want to help you, but I need your what? Your certification. So I'll urge everyone to what? To go to school. It's not everybody who go to school, right? We all know that some are very good in school. But if you realize school is not your thing, then you must swap it for what? Skill set. Learn a hand skill. And as I said, when you travel out of the country, if God opens the opportunity for you to travel out of the country, you will see that skill set is even more important than what? Certification. Because in the Western world, they don't respect our certification. They what? They cherish and respect what skill set. If I should go out with my brother, we should travel out of the country this time. He will be the first person to get work because the Western world doesn't cherish your certificate. They cherish what skill set. So we said, and our value creation, we are looking at what certification and what skill set. So that's the first key point we are looking at. And the money management skill, that is what making money. And we say you can make money through what certification, and you can make money through what skill what set. Are you with me? Yes. Right now, what can I say under value creation? What are the two things I said under value creation? Oh, it's a learning forum. We are all learning.
So the first thing that it is, it was money making. It responds to skill certification, and also if you go outside my brother, for instance, it is highly possible that he will be the first person to get work because of he has his own skills that can like practical aspects. But those with those who have gone to the tertiary have the skill set, majority of that they find difficult.
Alright, let's give him a clap. Alright, so or you want to add up something? Okay. So under value creation, which is making money, we said you can make money from where certification. That's the white collar jobs, being a banker, being an accountant, and the other white collar jobs we can talk of. And the second key thing we look at is what? The skill set. I hope you are getting it right. So we look at certification and we look at what? Skill set under what? Money making. So I said we are looking at three essentials under money. We look at money making, which talks about value creation in the form of what? Certification and what? Skill set. Now we are looking at the second key thing, which is very important, which is what? Maintaining money. Now the truth is, making money, to be honest, in the creation of money, making money is very simple. That's the truth. We all make money, right? Yeah. Every month at least we receive salary. Some too receive what? Allowances, right? So making money in the creation of money is wrote some important money maintaining habits. So we can write this down. Money maintaining habits. Habits that will enable us to maintain our money. As I said, making money is very simple, right? Making money is very simple. Now, one funny thing about money is that sometimes we try to downplay it. Money is the root of evil. Money is all this. Money is that. Now, you will never know how important money is until one day, okay, your in-law has a funeral, okay, and now when she has your in-law has a funeral, you find out that you are the poorest among the in-laws. You visited your in-law, and you're like, how? If they go, nothing about fine. They are only your in-law. Out of nowhere, another in-law came. For him, it was being the scrap our machine now. In a case, you be looking at them as if I gave female. Yes, that's how money is very important. Maybe the third in-law will also come. When he came with food stamps. He came back. Money makes the difference. The truth is, everybody was created equal. That's the truth. All men were created what? Equal. But money takes the what? The status. Now, money is very important. So today we are going to look at some skills or some habits that can enable us to what? Maintain what? Money. So let's write these key points down. Money maintaining habits. We are going to look at some habits that we can use to maintain money. Now, the first key money maintaining habit we are looking at is invest into assets that appreciate. Now, the tendency to buy luxurious things normally kicks in when you start making money, right? Just like I said yesterday, if someone should receive $1 million now, the first thing you need, Charlie, iPhone and neighbors, Charlie, you making in but Charlie will say, now that's the survival mentality. Yesterday we talked about that, right? Yes. So the first thing you must do to multiply or to maintain your money is the first thing is what? Killing the edge to buy what? Luxurious things. Killing the edge to buy luxurious things. Yes. Killing the edge to buy what? Luxurious things. It normally happens when you start making money. Cash car board, you know, the first key thing. Let me buy the latest car. Yeah, that's what money does. When money comes into your hand, a lot of funny things come into your head. Now, some of you might think you are holy. Okay, you might think you are so holy until money comes into your hand and be like, tell your lady, you know, pressure your head like this. Yeah, that's what money does. Money comes with so many funny attitudes. Okay, money. And I've said the first thing is what? Is investing into what? Assets that appreciate. Now, a piece of land today, okay, will be worth millions in the future than an expensive gadget bought today. Well, I told you in 10 years time, I'm not saying buying luxury is not good, or buying what? Luxury. When you get money, try to limit. Even though the edge will come, hey, let me buy the latest iPhone. But you must kill or suppress the edge to buy luxury and buy and invest in what? Appreciative assets. And one key appreciating asset is what? Land. Now, if you have cars, you have the best iPhone, but you don't have land. To me, I think you are still poor. Because land is the asset that will keep what? Appreciating. It's not strictly, it's not by force or strictly to buy it from what? Accra. If you see the lands in Accra are quite expensive, you can go to your village and buy a piece of land there. We can all attest to the fact that the land being sold in Onye is very expensive now, right? But some years back, the same land might be sold for at maybe, let's say, 10,000 cedis. But now one land can even go for 100,000, right? But the iPhone you bought as let's say 10 years ago, okay, 10 years ago, is it still relevant? No. So if you can suppress the edge to buy luxury and invest into appreciating assets, it will enable when the edge to buy luxury kicks in. Try to suppress it and try to invest it into what? Assets. Now, those you are trying to impress, hey, iPhone and you'll be surprised. No one cares about you. That's the truth too. No one cares about you. You might think you are trying to impress people, but until your money finish, then you will be crying alone. So I'll urge you to suppress the edge to buy luxury and invest into what? Appreciating what? Assets. I hope you are with me. Now, the next key thing we are looking, so I stated the first key thing is invest into assets that what? Appreciate. Then we are looking at the second key point is create more businesses. So normally, let's write that down, create more businesses. Normally, you know, business, people have been telling you that salary is the money they give you to forget your dreams. No, salary is not the money they give you to forget your dreams. Salary is the capital given to you to create more businesses. So I said, as someone who wants to maintain his money, he must invest it into what? He must invest it into what? Businesses. So that's the first key thing we are looking at, maintaining what? Money. You must know that when you are working for someone, they are paying you so that you forget your dreams. They are not paying you to forget your dreams. Every CEO was once an employee, right? And now you being an employee doesn't mean you are nobody. You are learning what? You are learning management skills so that in the future, when you open your own businesses, you can handle it, right? You can handle your own business. I hope I'm right. Yeah, so you should know that how to maintain money. The second key point is talking about investing your money into what? Businesses. Every salary given to you, there is what we call the seed portion and the capital portion. Some of us, we tend to say, oh, my salary is too small. I'm being paid 1,000 cedis. I can't say. The truth is, if they give you 1,000 cedis and you can't say, when they even give you 100,000 cedis, you can't say. Because you learn from the small before you can handle the what? The big. So the key thing here, what I'm trying to let you know that every salary given to you, part must be saved and part must be what? Invested into businesses. I hope you are getting me right. So we are looking at, we are still looking at the money maintaining habits, which the first one we talked about investing into assets that appreciate, and we also talked about creating more what? Businesses. And I told you that salary is not the money given to you to forget your dreams, but it's the seed given to you to create more what? Businesses. So let no one brainwash you. And I know normally the motivational speakers will say, hey, a salary is a money given to you to forget your dreams, or salary is a drug given to you so that your dreams will die. No, salary is a seed given to you to what? To create more what? Businesses. Now let's move to the third point. We are still looking at the money maintaining habits. And the third point is build and invest into quality what? Relationship. This part is very important. Now, this life, you can't do life alone.
Yes.
I hope you know that. You can't do life alone. Even when God came in the human form to save humans, he still needed men. That's why he came up with the 12 disciples, right? Even on their way to die for us, he still needed what? Human being. So in this life, you can't do life alone. Some of us sometimes we think, oh, I don't need anyone. You can't do life alone. You need what? Everybody needs someone. So let's write it down under invest into quality relationship. We have what we call the burden bearers. So let's write that down under burden bearers. Now, the truth is there are some friends who can't give you money. We know that, right? Right? There are some friends who can't help you with money. But the truth is when life becomes very tough, they can tap you on the shoulder and then you buy your own. We call them what? Begging what? Parents. They might not give you money, right? And you need this type of people in your life. Even though they can't give you money, but they can give you that emotional support. And initially, like any when you have some friends like that, I don't think you don't need them. You need them. Every friend is what? Important. So with quality relationship, you need people who are what called burden bearers. They are always there to support you when things are very tough. Just like in the days of Job. When Job, things became very tough for Job. The Bible said some 3 friends came and sat beside him, right? They were comforting Job every now and then. Just imagine if Job, I'm sure if Job didn't get someone to support him like that, he might give up, right? But since he had friends around him, who was telling him, Job, you need that kind of people. We call them what? Begging what? Parents. Then you need another second kind of people. We call them the influential people. There are people, once in a while, people bring more knowledge, right? Yes. Some of us, we are where we are parenting because right? You need someone who can, because they're the influential people who can write that down. The second kind of people we need are the what? Influential people. Some are now because they're just his name can pave a way for you, right? So you need, when you are there, you must pray for what? Influential people. Like they have reputation. Like just now, Mama should President Mama should tell you should go to maybe a big company in Denmark. President, the name alone, I think in no interview, they will sign it for you. Influential people. The first people we need are what? Begging parents. People will be there for us. They will comfort us. When things are hard, they will tap our shoulders and tell us that things are going to be better. But people with results, people with reputation, Now, those people are very what? Important. You can't do life without them. Now, if just imagine if the king of Home should tell you go to Asante with just his name that you need a job. Now you just like they'll give you the job, right? But he has what? Influence. We need is called gifted men. You need gifted what? Men. You need people who are gifted. People, for example, someone who can write, someone who can sing. Especially when you look at the church, even the church need all these three types of what? People. You need burden bearers, you need influential people, and you need what? Gifted men. Now, your friends shouldn't only be your friends shouldn't only be burden bearers. They can comfort you, but they don't have any skill. It's not important. It doesn't help. It's important to have all the three types of what? People. The first thing, can you help us with the first? So the first two people we are looking at needed in your life are what? Burning what? Bearers. Then you need influential people, and the third key people you need what? Needed. People with skills, people with capacity, people with craft. Like we have someone playing the drums, right? The person is gifted. Someone singing, right? We have someone preaching. We can all not do the same thing. You need all these three types of what? You need a friend who is a counselor, who did godly counsel. When you need an advice, you can go to him and tell him that, oh my friend, this is what is happening to me. I need what? Counsel. It's a gift. There are some people who can give you godly what? Counsel, right? So these are the three types of people we need and our what? And our relationship building. Let's move on. Then we look at the last, because of our time, we look at the last key point, which is which talks about building capacity. Now, we are looking at what? Building what? Capacity and maintaining skill. You must make time for yourself. Some of us are not building capacity. Now, capacity building can be in the form of what? Reading what? Books. Now, if you don't read, like if you at that time you don't like learning, you realize that all your friends are doing so well. All your friends are going like they are doing so well in life, right? It seems that you are the only person lagging behind. It's because you are not building what? Capacity. And one thing I do tell people is empty your pockets to feed your brain, and your brain will always feed your what? Pockets. So even if you forget everything today, keep this nugget in your pocket. Empty your pocket to feed your brain, and your brain will always what? Feed your pockets. You can write that down. That's under capacity building. You must always make. Sometimes it's very hard when it's time to buy goods. We feel very reluctant to buy goods, right? But let's say the latest shoes. It's very bad. We must make time to what? To build ourselves. If there is a so we are looking at what? Capacity building, where I talked about emptying your pocket to feed your brain, so that your brain will always feed your what? Pocket. Because maintaining money also falls under learning. You might think you know how money operates, but sometimes you must learn, right? You must go to programs where they are talking about money. You must sit around friends who talk about business. They talk about money. They know how money works, right? All falls under what? Capacity building. So can you help me? I've said
You can say really gifted men. You need an influential people and influence you to the person. possible. Again, na very very simple again.
This is a learning for one film on Casa. And from one film to be to one film on Casa. You know that in the way they need more, the flat they need to want to hear. That we need to money on Casa. No look Casa, no no. Okay, we need to go into this. Amen. Amen. And what can people up here over channel? I will quickly jump to one important topic under the money maintaining habit. Look at internally as money mistakes. So let's look at some of the money mistakes we have been doing. There are lots of money mistakes that can ruin our financial growth and expansion. Shika na guy bibi kunere ibanye ebelawa is shika fame, which I've termed it as money mistakes. So you can write that down. Money mistakes. First key money mistake I want us to write down is a young adult wanting to save everyone. Let's write that money mistake down. A young adult wanting to save everyone. Now, how much have when you start making money, the urge to impress family and friends. Like you get yourself to be like Jesus. You want to save everyone. I'm not saying you shouldn't help anyone. I'm not saying that. But what I'm trying to say is that you can't save everyone. In your family, even in the world, if you should take the whole money in the world, okay, and share, so a share, right? Because you can't save one of the money mistakes you have been doing is a young adult trying to save everyone. When you start making money, the urge to save people comes in. Oh, when they are trouble, I'm not saying you shouldn't help. I'm just trying to tell you that you must do it under what? Moderation. Like the Jomati. Like this type of thing could have been no offer. I'm not saying that. Help people, okay? But do it what? Moderately. Now, the funny thing about money is that when you give someone money for the first time, okay, the person will be appreciative. Oh, Charlie, all right, the second time, there will be expectation. No knowledge. Like that's how people is by nature. So when you give people money, sometimes there should be moderation. Right? When you give people money, let them know that you don't have it in abundance. Even if you have it in abundance, let them know that the small money you have is what you're giving part today. But human beings, we are never tired of asking, right? Even it even happens to us. Copy more go 1 CD. We have 2 CD. We have 3 CD. You know, small sky. Share another love it. Maybe I know why. You know where you want to right? So helping people must be done under what? Moderation. Help people what? Moderation. I'm not saying you shouldn't help anyone, but when you try to be Jesus. When you want to save everyone, they are the same people who crucify you on the cross. Now they said this world is full of ungrateful people. When the giver goes broke, the receiver causes, right? One get Mukuana Mashka, China, Bawala, Beswana, I am Mam Navis and Italy. Chenueno like Italy, happens, they were like Japanese because it could be that this guy has been somehow have been helping people. So the first key thing, money mistake is that what? We must not try to save what? Everyone. You can't save everyone. Even the Bible said that the poor will always be what? So when you are helping people, do it what? Moderate. You can do that. Maybe you are being paid 1,000 CDs. You can say, okay, I'm putting 200 CDs down, or I'm putting what? 100 CDs down. when these 100 cedis for helping people finishes, even when you have swallowed cutlass, I'm not taking money from my saved money, right? Yes, so that's what I want us to do. Every month have a specific money that, okay, I'm paying 2,000. I can use 200 to support people, right? And now when Mr. A asks you, what do you want CB or 2 CB, 10 CB, Mr. B asks, what do you feel? When the 200 CDs finish, make sure you don't take from your what? Your main money you save. Because I said you can't save everyone. When you try saving everyone, you what? You will drown, right? So the first money you save is what? Do not what? Save everyone. Okay? Don't impress people or don't try saving what? Everyone. And then the money mistake. A young adult trying to save everyone. It's a mistake. You will go down, right? So to maintain your money, you must learn to help people what? Moderately. And I've said that every month, take an amount of money, set it down, and that should be strictly for what? Helping people. You must be a less alcohol. You must tell, if you know, yes, I know you have you must do it what? Under what? Moderately. Every month, set a specific amount down to what? Help people. So the first money mistake I've talked about is what? A young adult trying to what? Save everyone. You can't save everyone. Then we look at the second money mistake, which is a young adult borrowing money to family and friends. Okay, I know this is a very it's a very sensitive topic. But that's the truth. Okay, most money given to family and friends are not with family. They are all talk. You think they will and why you think they will go here yes, that's how it is. It's human nature. Okay, so one habit that can ruin your financial growth is borrowing money to family and friends. Now, this is what I do. When a friend asks me money, I don't borrow money. Because I know when I borrow it will never come back. So when a friend asks me, maybe ask me, let's say 20 cedis, maybe I look at my financial power. Maybe I can help you with 5 cedis or 10 cedis. And I say, okay, we're able to 5 cedis or 10 cedis. Because the truth is, if you want to grow, okay, when it comes to money, we don't add emotions to money. I know this is a sensitive part. But that's the truth. If you keep borrowing, okay, Mr. A comes, you borrow money. Mr. B comes, you borrow. Mr. C comes. The truth is, you never rise. When it comes to money, we don't add emotions to it. I hope you are with me. Yeah. So borrowing money to family and friends is one of the keys, one of the things that can cause you to drown. That's a money mistake. Do not borrow money to family and what? Friends. And it's also it links to the first one. Help people and help them what? Moderate. When they come and ask for loan, if you know you can't if you know you can't help, the best thing is to give them what? Part of the money that when it goes, you know, get a bad and do it. And the funny thing is, when people owe you money, when they are coming for money, they come like angel, like Buffalo. Oh, I've been in Italy. Maybe I made my when you need the money back, they become like devils, right? It normally happens. It's not your fault. It's human what? Nature. So one key money, second money mistake is what? Don't borrow money to family and what? Friends. You can support them what? Moderately. When they ask for money, you support them what? Moderate. But don't, the truth is, it's one of the money mistakes that will cause you not to rise. Because the more you borrow out, I guess a common way, right? Yeah. When it's 1,000 cedis, Mr. Eva, actually, how many 200 cedis? Okay, Hale. Mr. Bieba, all the fight, the truth is will never rise. I know it's a very sensitive area, but I'm just trying to let you know that it's a money what? Mistake. Don't borrow money to family. You can I'm not saying you shouldn't support them. When they ask for a loan, give an amount that you know when it goes and it doesn't come back, you are okay, right? Or 400. Depending on your financial power, you can support. Because you know when it goes and it doesn't come back, you are what? You are okay. So the family and what? And friends. Now, the third money mistake we are still looking at maintaining money is investing into every business project a family or friend shares with you. So we have looked at the first money mistake, which talks about we talked about a young adult wanting to save everyone. Okay, you can't be Jesus. It's only Jesus who can save everyone. So that's the first money mistake. Then we look at the second money mistake. We talked about borrowing money to family and friends. And I told you, just give them an amount that you can what? You when it goes and doesn't come back, you are okay, you are comfortable. And we look at the third money mistake. We talked about investing into every business project a family or friend shares with you. Something straight away. Any business a family friend tells it, I can't even get then I get work, I can watch, then you jump into it. When I get one year, then you jump into it. I'm not saying doing business is bad, right? But you must have only one or two or three friends you do what business with. You don't do business with everyone. Okay. Now the funny thing is when your business crash, you will see that the beautiful friendship you guys have built for years, and now the friendship will just crash down. Because where there is money, there is pressure. Where there is money, there is always what tension there, right? So I would urge us that it's not every business. When a friend say, "Oh, there is this business, let's do it," you must have some few friends who have what integrity. Because money destroys relationship than any other thing. If the money destroys marriage than what any other thing, you must jump into it. The truth is, you will never rise, and you all the money you save, the small money that you save, you realize that you will lose it, right? Don't be investing into every business shared to you by family and what and friends. Let's look at another money mistake that we make: lack of different bank accounts. The truth is, some of us only have one bank account. It's very bad. It's only having one bank account is what very bad. Bank what account? Now the first bank account is for basic needs. Okay, so I said every person must have what 3 bank what accounts. Money must have 3 what bank account. The first bank account is for basic needs. Then the second bank account is for what? Emergency. Because this life, anything can happen. You'll be there after our money to work, right? That will know if you only know how much you get it. Because you don't have these 3 kinds of bank account. The first one was what? Basic bank account. We take care of only yearly, only that's the first bank account. And the second bank account must be for what? Emergency. Like I pay with 1,000 CBC. Well, I have 500 takes care of your basic needs. Okay, people 300 emergency account. So ne ale no ka account. Na ke ko be wa there. What you share ko. Okay, then the third bank account is what we call the holy bank account. In the account that can go into right? That's the third key bank account. So you must have the basic bank account. You must have what emergency bank account, and you must have what we call the holy bank account. No, it's for future purpose. Here one day we'll talk about to deal by the share. Maybe we'll talk a business to me. Deal by the share bank account. So you must have 3 bank accounts. The first one is the basic bank account. You must have the emergency bank account, and you must have what we call the holy bank account. It's open forum. There were questions, contribution, non-work cassier, one of them. Why you don't know one of them?
Christ in you. Like I said, and everything. So you want to establish a business when you look around you don't know the exact business to establish. Can you please educate us as young people coming like this? Like a common business a guy or a lady can do that he or she might get back his money or profit than the person losing the whole entirely profit and the establishment money. Can can you give us more insight?
What our brother said, we want to know some of the basic businesses we can do, right? Yeah, so personally, I believe every environment has businesses that trend there or that is doing well. So the first key thing before even starting the business at all is what? Assessment. Okay, you must assess your environment. It's not every business. Why business is for enjoyment. No try to talk about be a why business about food, right? If so the first thing is what? Assessment. Assess the environment. Okay, so I can give you that this is a basic business you can do. What I can say is what? Assess your environment. Maybe you check your environment, like they go here, Momo baby here. That means Momo business might be a business you can start there, right? Yeah, you look at the environment, people go very far before they get Momo. So you establish a small Momo business what? There. Or you check the environment, it seems nobody sells food. People go very far to go and buy food, right? The first thing you after assessing and realize that nobody sells food here, you can start what? A small food what? Business. So I can't straightly tell you that this is the business you must start. You must do what? Assessment. So even in life, every action you must take, there must be what? Assessment first. Always assess before you take what? Action. So that's what I can tell you.
The question is, how much of my income should I save?
Okay, so normally we are being asked to save 60%. Okay, 60%. Yes, that's what we are being asked to save. But I do tell people, everybody have templates of life. You must know this. When you say you follow societal templates, okay, societal will tell you by 25 you should marry, right? Maybe by 60 you should know. Society will give you their own template. But I tell people everyone must have their own what? Template. If you know, maybe if I say 20% and I'll get peace of mind, or because you might have maybe numerous expenditures. Now, society might tell you save 60%, but you yourself know when you say 60%, why you are away. It's best to have your own what? Template of life. Even today, you don't learn anything at all. I said have your own what? Template. Society can tell you give birth at 30 or give birth at 20. But they told that they go for at this time why you are away. But because society has said it, you want to. Everybody must have their what? Template of what? Life. It also cut down to finances. Have your own what? Template. After giving God 10%, the 90% maybe to you when you say 30% it's okay. To someone when you say 60% it's okay because we are all from different what? Backgrounds. So that's what I'll tell you. So my brother, have your own what? Template that suits you and what? And your family. So that's what I would say.
So right now we are looking at ways to multiply money, right? Very good. So after assessing the environment, then you got to find out that the only business that will flourish is you selling drugs. Should you invest your money in that kind of business? Because after all, I want to multiply money. So should I invest my money or my resource into such a business? Thank you.
Okay, so so there are some, as Christians, there are some businesses we must not what? We must not do. Okay, our reputation really what matters. So just now, if you should engage in such business, and maybe you fall into the hands of the police, the first people that will be blamed will be the what? Will be the church. They want to from going here. So as Christians, we are being urged not to engage in what? In dubious businesses. So
Yes. Let's say you sell a Bible, and then you know when you invest your money in selling of Bible, you don't get your income. Why you know? should you still go ahead to invest or not invest at all?
Okay, so what
Yeah, the money to generate income is to sell acquisition. And right now you said you don't do it. So should I go back to the alternative one, which will not even yield me an income? Should I invest? Only one couple of days. Only about should you still go ahead and invest?
Okay, so as I said, and you know it's a business that will not flourish. There's no need going into it. Yeah, because going to it will still end you in financial ruin. But they know like much now, so I will not even urge you to go into it at all, right? So that's what I'll say. If you realize the business will not help you, okay, it's best not to go into it at all. And from the first point, as I said, dubious businesses should be out of your lane as a what? As a Christian. Your reputation matters more than what? Than money. So that's what I'll say for now.
Business, a little contribution. Warfare business will assess the environment. And the next thing you should bear in mind is the people around. Sanyokwe ake bemene, what are they actually into? Tomene etuake iba Bible o assess no nake o ahon Bible. She okwe ake na hagbeme yo na kakuchu emi alowo ni the community. Are they Christians? Although they are more of traditionalists, although Muslims. There was no access people personally aside environment and access at all. I lack in the business here. The Lala Mobile, she came in and no access one and the name. It's something they would need, although they would want. Say, well, when I invest in it, we definitely will get it. But can all access in a side and just concentration on just the one availability or my fee. But the people who are markets, they don't want that. There is no way you yield something out of whatever you invest. Or no, did a little addition, I think.
Well, let's give it a hand. Okay, we're training about that. Thank you all for your time and we put that. I put everything that thank you all.